you already know? Everybody's here? Okay, I can start the play. And so the prince and princess live happily ever after.
Oh, how boring.
Yes, I always know just what is going to happen in fairy stories. Little girls are always good, like Snow White or Red Riding Hood.
Their colors long and thick, black or white and thicker pink. And then there's the handsome prince. I'm sure there's never been one since.
The poor are white and better sad.
The rich are mean and very bad.
An ugly gnome, a fairy godmother, a foolish king, and a cruel stepmother. Number 3 is always there, 3 pigs, 3 wishes, and 3 bears.
Wouldn't it be fun if yes, just think, what if?
If Cinderella didn't think, if she was ugly and barren,
What if our hero, handsome prince, went to the movies and wasn't seen since?
What if stepmother is not cruel at all and takes the Cinderella to the ball?
what if she was her burning front and the musical dancing is pure rock? What if Snow White isn't good and never goes into the wood?
The 7 dwarfs she'll never meet, or maybe she'd see them up the street.
Oh, come on now. Bear children, bear.
Those kids are right. It's time some of these stories were updated. After all, we've got competition now. TV, movies, videos. It's time we brighten up the fairy stories.
Well,
we're waiting.
Once upon a time. That's a silly thing to say. What's a time? Once there lived a brother and sister called Hamish and Griselda.
I'm telling you, Hamish, you're a pig, Griselda.
Oh, darling, what is that?
It's little horrid brother of mine. He pulled my hair. He pinched me. He needs a beating. Are you going to beating? Can I watch?
Oh, dear me, no. Now, come on, dear, and we'll do something happy together. Shall we go to the art gallery or to the museum?
I hate museums. Ugh.
Well, how's that? Is that more true to life?
It certainly is. Please go on with the story.
The children's father was at his wit's end.
Oh dear, what are we going to do? The children are so difficult. Oh dear, oh dear. When my first wife died, I married you. I've loved and cared for those rotten too. We both need peace. It's overdue. Oh dear, what can we do? I never thought that I would rule when those 2 children grew. Oh dear, what can we do? I know, we could send them to boarding school.
We agree. You should send them off to boarding school.
That night, as their father and stepmother were discussing where the children would go to school, Hamish happened to get up for a drink of water. He overheard their plans.
School is good for them.
Soon they'll be tired of school.
Tomorrow let's send them to boarding school.
We need much money and fees for it.
Certainly it's good for them. The sooner the better.
Hamish, you'd better have a good reason for waking me up, or else
They were going to send us off to boarding school.
they wouldn't dare.
Oh, yes, they would.
Oh yes, they would.
Oh no, they wouldn't. Would they? What can you do now?
We must run away.
Hooray!
Where to?
We'll go to the country for a while.
Just until they feel they want us back.
They'll soon be sorry, won't they?
Sure, they'll be sorry. Now here's what we must do.
How's the storyline so far?
Well, at least it's realistic. But I can't help feeling that I like the original version better.
Hey, Mish, I'm tired. Can we take a taxi? We've walked so far.
Don't be such a baby.
This
should be interesting.
Two little kitty winkles comes to visit. I exactly don't have a house made of gingerbread and candy. I found to fetch it, attracted the flies, and turned it to melt in the sun. But I did a fridge full of Coca-Cola, ice cream, luscious cream cake, and my cup was started by chewing gum to be eaten by strong and looking taller as you.
Are you talking to us?
No one ever called me delicious before. Revolting, spoiled, evil, dirty, nasty, and even impossible, but never delicious.
Yes, you do, dear little teddy bear. Won't you come inside?
Sure, I love Coke and cream cakes.
But do you think we should? Remember what our stepmother used to say.
Beware of strangers who offer you sweets. But she's just an old fat
But, come on.
Yes, I'm no stranger. I've known you for absolutely ages.
Well, there you are. These children only think of themselves, and look where that has got them, right in the middle of trouble.
But it doesn't look trouble to me.
It all sounds like fun to me.
The lady seems generous and very kind.
All the cream cake and chewing gum and Coca-Cola.
There seems nothing unpleasant about that.
Yes, but it just is suspicious. Why is she giving these things away?
My mother always says
Never take sweets from a stranger.
I don't trust her. She's up to no good.
Exactly.
Hey, Miss, bring me some coffee. What do you think I feed you for, you lazy do for nothing?
Who is delicious now?
Griselda, will you finish those dishes? There's no running to the still. And don't make such noise. I'm watching TV.
Do you remember the life we used to live when our stepmother cooked and cleaned for us?
Do you remember when our father used to take us out for a treat, or swimming, or roller skating? I remember we still roast chicken cooked for tea.
I remember when our stepmama loved us both and dear Papa.
Now all we do is wash the dishes or dust and sweep as Richie wishes.
What's that?
Nothing. I remember being bad and making Father very sad.
I remember being really nasty. We both kids were really ghastly.
We're just her two poor slaves, longing and dying to be saved.
This is where we need dance and prince.
If this was a fairy story, it would be very easy to finish, but a real life story is a bit more difficult.
I think maybe I do like fairy stories better. At least, everything turns out well in the end.
Yes, we agree. Just imagine what life would be that is. Do this, do that, yuck.
Well, maybe this is where we do need a handsome prince.
Handsome prince.
Good morning, madam. You do look delightful today, and such a beautiful children, so well trained.
Our duties, these children are of no importance. Just servant can offer a coffee or
Please
coffee.
do not bother, madam. I have here something to show you. Something which a beautiful lady such as yourself simply must have. You will never fail to have if you use my incredibly potent potion.
Let me see.
Excuse me.
Go away, child.
Go away. Do you really mean go away?
Oh, don't bother me now. Go away.
Well, he wasn't exactly a handsome prince, but
Strange job, didn't he? This story is full of words, just like a fairy story.
There are goodies and baddies, and everything works out happily in the end. Wait a minute, we don't know that yet.
I was wondering when you would remember me.
Finish the story, please. We won't interrupt.
Well, Hamish and Griselda walked and came at last to their home.
I can't help but I miss those children. They were naughty, but I did love them.
I wish they'll return. Do you think they're all right? Where can they be? We've had such an adventure.
A witch captured us and we
Let
went
me
into
tell
the...
Hamish.
I can tell you much better than you can tell. You're just a girl.
That's not fair. You're just a revolting boy, Hamish. I don't know how I ever got you for a brother.
Well, children begged, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Now, come on, we decided we wanted a happy ending, but Hamish and Griselda are fighting again.
You also wanted it to be realistic, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, children will be children, won't they?
I said it will be better.
See?
So thank you very much for coming.
That was so sweet.
That was wonderful. So much work. So many lines to remember. Good job. Oh dear.
And you did a great job, kids. And this is Amy's last public performance with us because she has one more day before she hops on the plane. So we see you again tomorrow, Amy, right? Yes. And then tomorrow, the day after that, back to Korea to go to school. When do you go to school? The very next day?
No, maybe next Monday.
Next Monday. Oh. Okay, we'll think of you as the sun is shining or whatever. No, as we're working very hard doing our homework after school. Okay, so there you go. You can go and get yourselves back to normal again.
Good job.